Hello, everybody. It's my name here. Um, Frankly speaking, from Tactical MGTOW. Uh, you can just call me Tactical MGTOW. Today, I want to talk about more of the tactics of dealing with women, rather than the theory of why women are hypergamous or why they're misandrous. Basically all the study that we have about, what we think women think. Now, and I'm not discounting that. A lot of a lot of the other MGTOWs and many other sources, they're great tools to help you understand some things. But once you acknowledge a problem, like you go to a doctor, you have some symptoms, the doctor does a diagnosis, you find out exactly what's wrong through testing and observation and other means, and then the doctor prescribes a medication or a treatment of some sort that you're going to use. Well, that's what my channel is about. What is the prescribed solution to some of these things? So I don't want to some of the problems. I don't want to spend a lot of time on the theoreticals of why, because we'll have to just assume that each of us agrees that these things are happening, and that women, in fact, do act in certain ways that are really, at this particular point in time, I believe, ethically wrong. Now, men, by their very nature, are very direct beings. But we have a hard time being, now, especially in this society, we have a hard time being direct with women and just the mountains of BS that is pumped into their brains, of how they should be, what they should expect, what they should be getting, Let's take Valentine's Day, for instance. We all know, any guy that's had a girlfriend, we all know what the expectations are, what they want from you. They want a nice meal, gifts, maybe a trip, they want all kinds of stuff. For what? Because of a consumer-driven marketing plan? Now, I'd be the first to say, guys, do not, under any circumstance, cave into that. Matter of fact, realistically, if you are a MGTOW, you're not forming any emotional attachments to any women. You shouldn't be living with them. You shouldn't be marrying them. And you shouldn't be having kids with them. Don't impregnate them. Every little droplet of sperm are like little tiny blank checks. They're your checks that you're writing to her if you impregnate her. Hey, I understand. I'm a man. There's nothing better than having sex with a woman, banging the box. It feels great, of course. But you're living in a day and age where you are going to be financially penalized for up to a quarter century. That's 25 years. For what? 15, 20 seconds of splooge? That feeling of 15 or 20 seconds? I mean, come on. If you're that stupid, I'll tell you what, I'll give you my my PayPal account. Just start sending me your money, because that's basically what you're doing. You're giving your money away, and more importantly, you're giving your future away. So we got to stop this stuff that's going on. We need to have strategies on how to deal with women and how to deal with ourselves and our sexual feelings and desires, and what we think we should be doing with our lives. Now, I'm going to also talk about why we don't listen to women that are trying to tell us what we should be doing. There's no way that a woman can know what's right for you in your life. Okay? I mean, we have to have an agreement here. Do we fundamentally agree? How would a woman know what's best for you? So when you hear shaming language and you hear women trying to tell you and other men what they should or shouldn't be doing, or what they should and shouldn't feel good or bad about, you got to block all that out. That's all just meaningless noise. In the bottom line of life, the only thing that matters is what you do. How good is your word, and what are you worth? And if you don't know your worth and you don't know what you can and can't do in your life, what value are you to anybody as a man? I mean, it's that simple. There are talkers and there are walkers. They're walkers. People that walk, people that get down and get shit done. Not these fucking, don't be one of these limp-wristed fucking douchebag, metrosexual, fagged out fucking guys. And I'm not, hey, listen, I'm not anti-gay. Okay, I don't care. I'm all for personal liberties and freedom with people, and they have every right to do whatever they want. But as a man, don't trade in your freedom, your future, for a piece of pussy. It's not worth it. It never has been worth it. The market value on pussy right now, it's like a commodity. It's at the lowest it's probably ever been. They're giving it away. There's vagina everywhere. So don't ever let a woman try to convince you into thinking that her pussy or her personality or whatever she's got going is the only game in town. It certainly isn't, and you got to just break that dependency of thinking, well, I better just, I'm like a fucking vulture, oh, there's some fucking dead meat, I don't want to starve to death. You're not going to starve. There's going to be other pussy. And especially if you sharpen up your game, you sharpen up your life, you're going to have more women than you know what to do with. Because women are naturally, biologically driven to successful, confident men. Even if you're not where you want to be, financially speaking, that doesn't mean you have to tell them that. Matter of fact, the general rule here is the less that you talk, the more pussy you're going to get. Be a mystery. Be that guy that she can't figure out. And when she starts putting the foot down and saying, well, I need to know, where do you live? What do you do? Oh, shut your fucking mouth. Change the subject. Talk about anything else. Run her in circles. There's a multitude of ways to diffuse the situation. Some of them are very, very direct, and you make her feel bad for being so nosy into your business, being so inquisitive into what you do. Say, hey, listen, I want to learn more about you. Tell me more about what you do. I'm really, really interested. We'll talk about me later. I'm really not that exciting. Take control of the conversations with women. Always assume control of the conversation with a woman. Meaning, women want, their best weapon is the information you give them and the information they can gather about you. The less information they have, the more insecure they feel, and that's where you want to keep them. So, this is kind of an overview, tactical MGTOW. So we're going to be talking about solutions to problems. And I'm going to kind of go through some, I'll break it down into more of a easy to use. I want to have some language and built-in ideas and strategies on how to do, how to take care of yourself, not only in the workplace, at home, your personal life, setting goals for yourself, moving your life forward in a positive direction, and never, ever don't let women turn your day upside down. Don't ever let a woman affect your mood. If a woman can affect your mood, you've already lost. But that doesn't mean you've lost for that moment in time, that day. You can always regain control again. And that'll make you more attractive to that woman. But what I would suggest is don't ever form any emotional, feelings for women. You can like them. You can care about them. Somebody in their family dies. Of course you care. But you don't miss out on an opportunity to get better your life for it. You don't stay in a city that you don't like living because, you don't want to be away from her. You realize that there's lots of other pussy everywhere. It's all over the place. There's 54% of the population, almost 55% is women. It means that there's more supply than there is demand. So this is a battle within your own mind that you have to win first, and then the rest of it is going to fall into place. So, anyway, Tactical MGTOW here, frankly speaking. Hope you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you the next time. Thanks.